Hello and welcome again to another Solid Signal podcast. Today is July 23rd, 2013. Let's get started. A lot of people know that I work in Solid Signal's West Coast Operations Center, and I don't always get the chance to travel back to our corporate offices where a lot of the magic happens. Last week I was in suburban Detroit, and I thought I'd share with you some of the experiences that I had over there. Solid Signal's corporate offices are where all the tech support takes place, all the warehousing and distribution, all the shipping and returns. When you call somebody, that's where it goes. It's also the home of our marketing and business operations. I'm always impressed by the quality of our tech support operation. All of our tech support takes place in Michigan. We don't send anything overseas. And when you call in, you get qualified technical support from people who really know. And let me tell you something. The amount of talent that's out there is impressive. Because sometimes you call somebody, and it's true, you ask a question and you get put on hold. Let me tell you what happens when you get put on hold. We've got some of the most honest support professionals in the business. If there's a question they don't know the answer to, they're going to take a minute, find out the right answer, and there's usually somebody on staff who knows right away, and then get right back to you. See, that's what I call integrity. I don't know about you, but more often than not, when I call a tech support person, I figure they're either reading from a script or they're telling me something just to get me off the phone. A lot of large companies are like this, and Solid Signal just isn't. We've got technicians on our staff right on the frontline support who've got decades of experience in their fields. These are guys who really speak your language. So it doesn't matter if you're a newbie or if you're an RF engineer with tons and tons of experience, we're going to work hard to get you just the right answer. But the thing is, it's not just all about tech support. I could go on and on about the quality of our support because I'm really proud of these folks. But there's a lot more to it. There's marketing, there's corporate operations, and most importantly, warehouse and returns. Our warehouse staff is out there all the time making sure that you're getting exactly what you need, making sure it's packed appropriately, making sure that we're using as little packaging as possible in order to save on shipping costs for you. And our warehouse operation has a full test bench to make sure that when you return something as defective, that it is 100% effective, so we can get proper credit wherever it's necessary. That keeps your prices down too. When you walk through the halls of our corporate offices, the one thing that you'll see is smiling people. People at Solid Signal are glad to work there because they know they get to play with the coolest stuff and get to talk to people who really enjoy doing the same. And let me tell you something, that goes all the way up to the top. I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with our president and CEO, Jerry Chapman, because honestly, we're both kind of gadget guys. We both just like talking about that stuff. And the really neat things about Solid Signal is that, honestly, when you're looking for something, you find something we've got there, it's because we think it's just as cool as you think it is. See, I know that people go to solidsignal.com for more than just low prices. They go because they know they're working with a company who likes this stuff just as much as they do, who knows about it just as much as they do and more. So I know that when I go to the corporate offices, I'm seeing a bunch of people who share my enthusiasm for gadgets and all this cool stuff. In the weeks to come, I'm going to be sharing an awful lot more about what I learned when I was at the corporate offices and some of the really neat people that I met there. In the meantime, check out some of the new content at the Solid Signal blog and the Signal Group forums. This week, we have the most comprehensive review you're going to find on DirecTV's C41W Wireless Genie client. This isn't just like other clients from AT&T and other companies, because the funny thing is, this one actually works. I was as surprised about it as you are. While you're there, make sure and push that orange Suggest a Topic button at the upper right-hand corner if you're interested in suggesting anything for our podcast or any stories for the Solid Signal blog. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, and until next week, have a great one.